committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to the...
Promotion, come on. Every fan will receive the Suns logo water bottle.
At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number two.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Portland, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Hawkins, and it's D'Angelo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, Dunn is out there with Williams. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2. And Richard, the season's still in its early stages, but the travel miles already starting to add up for some teams.
But it's so easy now compared to a few decades ago. All flights are chartered, team meals, sleep scientists. Road games aren't easy, but they are easier.
And one of the many storylines of this NBA season revolves around MP and his quest to conquer all the teams ranked higher in the standings last season. That's one tough challenge in this NBA.
Well, give MP credit. They've beaten the teams they're considered underdogs against. This will be another tough one to bring the energy. And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining.
And here's Trent. Hawkins passes to Williamson. To the inside. From down in the low post, it goes.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Williams passes to Mr. Clutch. Back to Williams. It's hauled in by Hawkins. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Williamson. Done with some nice D. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
It's good.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Williams, a screen on Hawkins. Pass to Booker. There's Mr. Clutch. Back to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pelicans pull it in.
Normally he drains that.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. D'Angelo, the pass to Ingram. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Dunn. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
There's Williamson with the 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's to Angelo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both good from the line that time. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williams, a screen on Hawkins. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Mr. Clutch. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Shot clock at 5. Williams from outside. They get the rebound. Williams. Done outside. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Williams, a screen on Hawkins. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 13.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
And that one falls for Ingram. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
For 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Trent outside. Mr. Williamson. Williamson double team. Ingram wide open. Good on the triple.
Silky 3-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Hawkins. Williams gets the bucket. He has 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Trent outside. Six to shoot. Inside. Here's Williamson, and it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. They get it back. Williams finds Booker. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Ingram outside. Overdone. And the Pelicans miss again.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now, here's Trent after the miss from Mr. Clutch. Trent kicks to Hawkins. Back to Trent, taken away by Williams. Dunn passes to Mr. Clutch. Finished off the break. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Suns here with a different look. Sims is checked in. Terry comes in for Dunn. Bradley Beal's checked in for Mr. Clutch. And Davian Mitchell's subbed in for Devin Booker. Pelicans trail by 10. To make substitutions. So the Pelican 5 right now. Bam Adebayo is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Herbert Jones. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Sissoko in at the 3 slot. Now here's Williamson. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team. Mr. Clutch, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
And Phoenix making a change here. Sims is checked in. Sissoko passes to Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Booker's got 9.
I guess Booker wants to play with his food before he eats.
Pass to Moody. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Moody's got 5 points now this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
On the wing, Booker. There's Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Here's Brown. And Moody pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's Mr. Clutch. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Williamson. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Down low, Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Booker, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his team. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Rockets was terrific. He scored 46 points and was reliable as ever from distance. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Booker with a three. He is a knockdown shooter.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Some changes for Phoenix. Williams, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's done in for Terry. And then for New Orleans, Ingram comes in for Moody. And Hawkins subbed in for Jones. Pass to Ingram. To the right side. Williamson against Williams. Williamson right side over Williams. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Hawkins. Here's Mr. Clutch. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. There's the pick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Now here's Booker. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Now here's Williams. Off target with the open look.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Now Trent. He has yet to score.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
The Suns making a change here. Terry's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones is checked in. Ingram deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Mr. Clutch. 22 points for him. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first points in this one.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. Good work there as it goes. Ingram's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams, a screen on Trent. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Trent. Good work defensively by Trent. Pass to Ingram. Now Hawkins, back to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Dunn. It's Terry outside. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Here's Ingram. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Dunn. Phoenix, no good that time either. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter set. Here's Hawkins. No good. Good work defensively by Terry. And it's Terry with the ball for Phoenix. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Here's Trent after the made shot from Mr. Clutch. Trent kicks to Hawkins. D'Angelo. He's guarded by Williams. Rebound by Williams. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Pelicans shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Back to Ingram. Trent passes to Hawkins. No good from outside. Sun shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Williams, a screen on Jones. Here's Mr. Clutch. Done outside. Tries yet again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Terry. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's D'Angelo. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 24 points for him. Beal against Trent. The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Ingram with it. Puts up a 3. And no good that time. It's all tied in Phoenix. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
46.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. Devin Booker out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Williams at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Williamson. After the miss from Mr. Clutch. Williams, a screen on Hawkins. Mr. Clutch, basket, good. Mr. Clutch has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. The Pelicans trail. Trent passes to Williamson. Back to Trent. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Another shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
There's Mr. Clutch. Outside Williams. Wide open look. No good on that one. The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And here's Hawkins. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Williamson double team. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Booker taking the hit as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. Williamson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 6.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Trent outside. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Williams, a screen on Hawkins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine
at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Good on the second free throw.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Trent outside. To the inside. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Trent passes to Ingram. Back to Trent. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Ingram. And here's Hawkins. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Hawkins has got his second bucket tonight.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Booker left side. Here's Mr. Clutch. Shoots. That shot no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
D'Angelo, the pass to Ingram. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Over Williams. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Now it's a three-point Pelican lead. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside Williams. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Williams, a screen on Hawkins. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now Ingram. After the missed three from Mr. Clutch. Now here's Trent. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Mr. Clutch. They trail by 3. Booker outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Ingram. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Terry's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones checked in for Hawkins. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Back to Trent. And the layup falls. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Williams. From outside the arc. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 8 points here for Jalen Williams.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Trent passes to Ingram. Over Terry. And it's Ingram missing. For Phoenix, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Mr. Clutch. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Ingram. Over Terry. And it's good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 32 points in the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Trent finds Jones. Now here's Ingram. Williams with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And it's Trent in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. Trent's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 34. With the shot. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From about 16. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. Booker outside. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Trent passes to Ingram. Over Terry. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Trent. Trent's got 4 assists in the game. The Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Booker. What balance by Booker right there.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring break. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the middle, here's Sims. Powered down with both hands.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Adebayo. Moses Moody is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Trent in at the point. Booker dishes to Sims. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Moody. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Trent outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Booker. Launches it. And Jones pulls it down.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
And Booker kicks to Terry. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Jones for 3. Offensive rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. And Phoenix making a change here. McDaniels checked in.
Number 39, Grant McDaniel.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Look, throughout this entire game, they've done a great job of drawing fouls. And as a result, they got a ton of points from the free throw line. That's keeping them in it.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And he can't hit the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Williamson finds Moody. Outside, Jones. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist goes to it.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
McDaniels, a screen on Jones. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Jones.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Williamson with it. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Williamson outside. It's good from long range. Williamson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Phoenix making some changes. Robert Williams comes in for McDaniels, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Brown. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Beyond the arc. And the Suns miss again.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his third assist on the night. Booker outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pelicans leading by 7. Ingram left side. Pass to Williamson. Back to Trent. New Orleans moving it around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shots good by Williams.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Here's to Angelo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Robert Williams.
Shooting for New Orleans. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Donnie's checked in for Terry. Hawkins checked in for the Pelicans. Good on both. Suns trail by 7. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Mr. Clutch has got 41.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Hawkins. Out to Ingram for the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Williams, a screen on Ingram. Mr. Clutch, another 3 for Phoenix.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Trent passes to Hawkins. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here we go. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Hawkins. Shot's good by Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Now here's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And again, New Orleans has no up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Dunn. There's Williams with the 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Mr. Clutch has got 46 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Hawkins with it. Williamson in the post. He started by Williams. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Hawkins. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists now in the game.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
With 3, Booker hands it from downtown. Booker's got 24 points.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Angelo, the pass to Hawkins, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
There's Mr. Clutch. Kicks it out to Booker. A fadeaway. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
Now, here's Trent. Taken away by Williams. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Here's Ingram. Mr. Williamson.
Milk your possessions.
Mr. Clutch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Number 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Page. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. And he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Williamson. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Ingram up top. Overdone. And the shot falls short this time. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for your Suns, William. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the game. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7. He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clear.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Good job, MP. I see.